small business called Raigenix, where I make what I like to call handmade treasures, including jewelry and suncatchers. In this video, I'm going to be taking you along with me as I prepare for a market event. Market events are definitely my favorite part of owning a business because I like interacting with the customers and seeing their reactions to my products. I think a lot of small business owners can agree when I say it's a really good feeling. This market in particular is a Juneteenth celebration event held at one of the local beaches, which is a setting that I'm not used to, but I'm very excited for. Setting up for this market is going to be a little more work than usual just because I have completely redesigned my table layout and have launched a new collection called Mix, Match, and Make. This new collection is a completely different style of jewelry than I usually make, but hands down it has definitely been my favorite project so far. And that's saying a lot because my suncatcher collection is pretty cool if I do say so myself. If you haven't already, please check out my first video where I introduce myself and my business, as well as talk about what Raigenix is all about and some background and a preview of some of my products. If you happen to see a treasure in this video or the first one that you like, you can DM me on Instagram and we can put together an order. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I've said it before, but any way that you choose to support me and my business means so much. Even just watching this video means more than you could imagine. With all that said, let's get to work. Hello again. So in these next few clips, you're going to see me painting a couple wooden pieces that are for my brand new table layout. Oh my god. It smells so bad. So these wooden letters were actually a pretty lucky find when I was out thrifting. I mean, what are the odds that I find an R and a G right next to each other on the shelf? I swear it's like they were meant for me. Anyways, as you saw, I painted them white and then used my Cricut machine to cut out some vinyl letters to spell out Raigenix, and then I decided to use them as part of my new table layout. Moving on to the next thing on my to-do list, which as you saw was to do a photo shoot for my new collection. Here you can see all the inventory I pulled aside as well as some props to use for the photo shoot. I ended up just doing it in my backyard with probably the most janky setup ever, but I made it work. So I finally made it back inside with everything, and before I move on to the next to-do list thing, I got a package, so I thought, why not just go ahead and open it on camera. It's just some business stickers that I designed and had shipped, so I'm excited to see how they turned out. This could be potentially very bad.
Huh?
So I decided last minute that I wanted to give some of my suncatchers a bit of a makeover by adding a couple more beads and components. Every suncatcher that I make is unique from one another, which is a common theme in raigenix. They're meant to be hung in front of a window in your home so that when the sun shines through, they reflect off of the crystals hanging at the bottom of the chains. I also have tabletop suncatchers which have the same effect, but are meant to go on surfaces. Showtime, I guess. So we just got to the event and the weather is not looking too good. And on top of that, the canopy that we were provided was fallen over, and they fixed the canopy, but it doesn't look too sturdy, so I'm really nervous. We're trying to see if we can get moved, but as of right now, things aren't looking too good. It looks so janky. They're giving us a new canopy because ours was actually defective. The frame was bent, so now we're just gonna have to chill for a bit. We were supposed to be set up by 10:30, which is in half an hour. That's not happening. Just gotta adapt and overcome. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to dedicate a section of this video to the other businesses here in Okinawa. These are the ones that also happened to be at the Juneteenth Celebration Day event with me, so I was able to get videos of their booths and products. I definitely recommend you check them out, especially if you see something that you like. I'll put their business names on the screen so you can check out their social media pages. I do not want to talk about how many times I've recorded this outro, so let's just get on with it. Okay, so that concludes this adventure in this long journey of being a small business owner. If you liked the video, feel free to show your support in any way, liking, subscribing, following my socials, or providing any sort of feedback in the comment section. I will gladly take some ideas and some criticism. Just please be nice. Hopefully this video is proof that my video editing skills are slightly improving. I think they are, maybe a little. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. This market was definitely a lot of fun in terms of overview. Obviously the weather was not in our favor, but we made it work, and it definitely went better than I thought it would, so that's good. June is definitely going to be my busiest month. This was the first market of this month, held on a Saturday, and now this upcoming Saturday is another market. Which, by the way, just to put in here real quick, went really well. It was held at a hotel that was honestly in the middle of nowhere at the top of a mountain, and I'll insert a clip of the view here real quick, which was absolutely incredible. In terms of the market itself, it actually went pretty well. I did have to improvise my table layout because the space I was given was a lot smaller than I expected. But either way, it was a good turnout, and I'm really happy, and I had a good time. Oh yeah, and we made our traditional Family Mart stop before heading to the market, and I got literally the cutest mochi in the entire world. I actually bought a different version of these mochi when I went to the Juneteenth market, but the lens weren't focused at all, so I wasn't going to put it in the video, but it's hard not to bring attention to these. Anyways, on with the outro. I honestly don't remember what I was talking about, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. And then the next Saturday after that is another market. So 3 markets held on 3 different weekends in a row. I mean, what more can I ask for? I know it sounds stressful, but I think the excitement of it all overpowers it by a mile. With all that said, until next time. And I have a brand new collection called Mix, Match, and Make. There is an ant crawling right on the line.